What is going on, everybody? There is just times where you do a little bit of an extra. And it is beardy season. And if you haven't seen that, the finalists are out on the website. You can go vote at faithfullybearded.com, hit on Beard Care, drop down to the Beardies, and vote for who you want to win the 2021 third annual Beardies. But today, there's just sometimes those companies that reach out and they want you to do a review, and the name just sounds kind of cool and the product sounds kind of cool. Maybe you've seen these guys around jumping into live streams. I've been in a couple live streams where I've seen him jump in and kind of talk, and I've been talking with him a little bit and finding out about his products, and I've been using them for 3 weeks. And so now it's time where I come out and I put out a review and tell you a little bit about the product and what I think of it, so you can make up your decision, your mind. You can make up your mind. You can make a decision, you can make up a decision, or you can make your mind if you want to go try it out. And so today we are going to be talking about a company that has some pretty cool stuff, something a little bit different that you don't see everywhere. Maybe up and coming. We'll see. We'll let everybody decide. We'll let the beard community decide if you try it out and what you think. But the company today that we are talking about is called the Beard Shack. That's right, the Beard Shack. I mean, the Beard Shack, it's kind of cool, right? The Beard Shack. It's not like the Beard Garage, it's like the Beard Shack. So not the man cave, it's not the garage, it's like, let's go out to the shack. Not the shed, the shack. I like it. Or is it like Shaq, like Shaquille O'Neal? Like Shaq. I don't know. All right, so if you are subscribed and a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. It's awesome to have you still around after so long of doing this, like 3 years of doing this, so that's pretty cool. And if you are new here, this is your first time here, or you've just been here a couple times, consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up, and ringing that little notification bell so you know when I come out with new videos. But again, if you haven't voted on the Beardies, the third annual Beardies, it's your time to make your voice heard. Your vote matters. That's what they say, right? Your vote matters. All right, so let's talk about the Beard Shack a little bit. So he reached out to me via Instagram, asked if I'd be interested in trying his products. I said, absolutely, but I do wear them for a while, and I give my honest opinion. No money was exchanged hands in this, and they had no input on this video at all. So I get free reign to do what I want to do, which is what I like, and what I like about when companies reach out to me, because they obviously want my opinion and want me to do the review the way I want to do it, which I like. If I didn't mention that I like it, I like that. All right, so these come from Texas, the Beard Shack, and I'm just going to take a look at this and kind of read off the label here, tell you some stuff, so you can kind of follow along if you want, or you can just listen. Maybe you're driving and you're just listening like a podcast. This is like a video podcast. Maybe you're sitting down and watching. Maybe I'm on your big screen right now. If I am, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your family that might be watching with it. All right, so he's asking you to recycle. There's a recycle sign on here saying test it first. There's a little logo for the test it first. There's cruelty-free logo, 100% locally owned, handcrafted in Texas, and 12-month open container, and then there's a little barcode. What happens if we scan the barcode? I didn't test that. Let's just test it out together. What do you think? Like, does this take us to the website? Does it take us to ingredients list? Let's see. Let's scan the barcode. Come on, phone. Can you find the barcode? Find the barcode. Barcode scanner engaged. Let's try that. What is happening? I'm blaming iPhone. Let's try it on a bottle of oil. See if it'll scan that one. Oh, this one opens. So it doesn't like the butter one, but the beard oil, it did like that. It did like it. Okay. So it takes you to the Beard Shack's website here. So that's pretty cool. Direct link right there from your phone. Everything's getting to be on barcodes nowadays. You know, I just got a coat and there was a barcode in it, like that you scan, and it takes you to tell you how to wash it and all that stuff. Like putting everything onto barcodes. All right, so there you go. Takes you to the website. $15 for a bottle of beard oil. Let me show you that, the bottle of beard oil here. So here you go. Look at that. Boom. Oh, let me get nice and close. because for those of you that want to see a life-size bottle, but here's what I like about on the back. You see those labels? I mean, that's kind of cool, right? Like, look at that cruelty-free pre-recycle test first on your skin. There's the barcode and the ingredients. Let's talk about the ingredients real quick, because the ones that I got are a little bit different than what you may receive, because he's in the process of changing these a little bit. So you're talking about sunflower oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, metafoam oil, rosehip oil, castor oil, and fragrance. So he's taking the grapeseed oil out, and he's been testing that, and I believe that might even be done. He might be getting rid of this old batch first, and then everything going forward will be replaced with hemp seed oil. That's right, hemp seed oil. So I have a few different scents here from him, and let's just talk about the feel real quick. Let's just get the elephant out of the room. How did it feel in my beard? It felt great. I liked it. I actually like the feel better than I like the scents. And don't just take the review right there and end it, because if you just take that section of the review and say, I like the feel better than I like the scents, like, it's going to come across weird. But that's not really what it is, because when I talk about the scents, and if you know anything about me, you'll know what I mean, is like the feel is really good. And, you know, whether he takes grapeseed out or not, me personally, I don't care if he does or not. I mean, it might help him with shelf life, and you guys as a consumer with shelf life as well. But hemp seed oil does feel good, but I like this blend right here. And the reason I said I like the feel better than the scents, because the feel is really, really good. But the scents, you know, here you're talking, you know, on this one, like this one's called Greek, and it's cedar leather and manly. Now, I like that he puts manly and stuff in there, because, I mean, it doesn't give you it all away, but, I mean, and Greek is pretty good. Like, like the cedar's not overpowering, the leather's not overpowering, the manly's not overpowering. It's just all kind of blends together really well, and I thought it was a pretty manly cologne scent, and I liked Greek. I tend to like Greek. And then there's one called Nude. If you can guess what that is, it smells like the beach when the nude. No, I'm just kidding. It's no sense. There's no sense in there. Okay. And then you got Bay Rum. You got one called Bay Rum right here, and it's called Bay Rum. It's masculine, exotic, and legendary. Now, I don't like Bay Rum. I'm not a Bay Rum scent, but when I did smell this one, it isn't a normal type of Bay Rum to me. Like, whatever he has in here, it's called Bay Rum, but the ingredient, the scent list, is masculine, exotic, and legendary. And it's really good. I kind of like it. It's a little too much for my scent profile per se. What in the heck was that? Don't you hate when you're making a video and something chimes in that's unexpected? All right, so then you have one called Paradise, coconut, lemongrass, and Maui. Now, with this one particularly, I was scared because I was like, oh, lemongrass, that gives me a headache. But I actually wore this one time. One time because I was scared of it. I was scared of the lemongrass. It gives me a headache if it's too strong. But it wasn't too strong. The coconut is the top scent in here. And then whatever Maui is, I don't really pick out the lemongrass too terribly much that I'm worried about it, and it didn't give me a headache, so I'm really happy with that. And then you have one called, whoa, my gosh, I've just been dropping stuff lately. It's because I've been working in the garage a lot lately, and I keep cutting my hands and doing stuff, and then it's cold out too. That does something with it, I feel like. Cold sucks. And then you have one called Classic. It's sandalwood, vanilla, and warmth. So when I think warmth, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's going to smell like a campfire. Nope. I don't know what it is, what the warmth is. But this is a real, like, and again, I don't like sandalwood. Sandalwood's stupid. But this particular one I can wear again. So he's got a couple that have scents in them that I was very scared of, and I was very discouraged right away. I'm like, oh, he doesn't have any good scents. But the way they blends them, they are really good scents. Even in the ones that I'm like, oh, I don't like this scent. I don't like sandalwood. But the sandalwood, vanilla, and warmth. Excuse me, geez, breakfast. Coming to say hello to all of you from breakfast. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast, but it definitely tasted better the first time, I can tell you that much. And then we have one called 1930, which is talcum amber and rum with musk. Oh yeah, this is like Barbershop, talcum Barbershop. That's just what I get out of it. I love that. I love the talcum Barbershop. Yes, it can be overdone, but there hasn't, I guess in my opinion, from what I've had lately, it hasn't been, so I really like it. Now, again, the beard oil feels good. The bottles are nice. You got the little child-proof safety caps. Well, not the safety, no, they're not child-proof safety caps. They're more like when they're, Mother Bear, really? I interrupted again. So that's what's wrong with this world sometimes, is you have so many devices when you get an email, like 3 devices chime. So you don't get interrupted once, not twice, but 3 times. Okay, so 1930 Barbershop. Yeah, so you got these, when he puts these on, they like seal shut, but then when you open them, they like, so you know freshness, you know it's never been opened before. And then you have the Beard Balm, which in my case was a medium type balm. Broke down nice, wasn't lumpy or anything like that, so it worked really good for me. I'm coming up on winter season, so I start wearing it again. And then you have a butter, which has a little bit of grit, but it's dense and thick. And you don't, it looks gritty, but you don't feel the grit, if that makes sense. It looks kind of gritty, but when you put it in your hand and melt it down, it melts down nice and smooth. Got a little bit of a hold to it, but very nice and moisturizing. You're looking at shea butter, sweet almond oil, rice oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, arrowroot powder, and fragrance. And it smells the same as the oils to me. I think it smells really good. And it works really good at night. I haven't been wearing anything but beard oil during the day lately, so that's what I get. If you're a butter guy, you're going to like that butter. Especially if you like a poured butter versus a whipped butter, because it's a poured butter. And it's kind of dense, but it melts down really good. It's a nice butter. So for $15, you're right on the price point. You got some up-and-coming scents. Like, his scents are different than what they say they are, I feel like. He does a really good job mixing his scents, changing the oil for you. I think you're going to see a lot more from him. Label game, I think, could step up just a little bit. That's my advice, but as a new company doing everything, coming out with a new scent, I think they're on to something here, and you're probably going to see a lot more of them in 2022. This is something that I would buy when these are out. I'll probably go back and buy it. Or he comes out with a new one, I'll probably go back and buy it, because to me, I would buy this. I'm like, I liked it. Felt good. Felt good in my beard. Felt good in my beard. So thank you guys all for checking this out. If you haven't voted on the Beardies, go ahead and check out the Beardies and make your votes. If you have, awesome. Thank you. And I hope you have a fantastic week. Until I talk to you guys again soon, I hope everything in your life is what you expect. If it's not, we still thank God for what we have. And until I talk to you guys again soon, be bearded, be you, and God bless.